I see a man post his bill, so I hit him in the deal. All lies, yeah, I see him. Yeah, that's your girl. Oh, I hate the bill. It goes down in the deal. It go down in the deal. It go down, 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 down. It go down in the deal. It go down in the down.
So guys, I know that this video is way long overdue and I'm not going to talk too much because I'm going to make multiple videos today. So let me go ahead and jump right into this video. What I'll be using today to create my eyebrows will be my NYX micro brow pencil. I absolutely love this pencil because it's super easy and quick to use, and it already has the spoolie on one side, so it cuts down on having to bring multiple tools. You don't need to have a brow brush and all that extra stuff. It just makes your eyebrows super easy and quick to do, and I like it because it gives me a really, really natural look, and I really prefer natural looking eyebrows. So let me go ahead and jump right into this video. So I already took off the top of both of these. So we're going to use the spoolie side, and we're just going to brush our eyebrows upward. You do that so you can get your shape really going. And then I'm going to use the pencil side. You're just going to stir it up. So we'll swirl it up. I said stir it up, but anyway. You're going to get it. You don't want to pull like too much out because you don't want to like break your pencil. But you're just going to basically outline the bottom of your lash. If you don't see me looking in the camera, it's because I'm looking at my little mirror over here. So, yeah. But first things first. You're just going to outline. I like to outline the bottom of my eyebrow first. Same thing for the other side. Some people like to do one whole eyebrow first and then go back to the other one. I mean, you could do that, whatever floats your boat, but I feel like I get them more symmetrical or more even when I do them at the same time. So, okay, so first thing, we have our little outline of the bottom of our brow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing for the top. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys, because you are going to go back in with concealer to fix it. But you want to get it to basically outline the shape of your brow. Like I said, I like more of a natural brow, so I'm kind of mostly sticking with my brow shape and not really altering or changing anything too much. So once the top outline is done, that's when I like to use the same amount that I had out before, and at the bottom I like to just kind of do like little small strokes. You don't want to like color in your eyebrow because you want it to look natural. So just light small strokes. I ran around in circles, think I made myself dizzy. Y'all, if you don't have the new Solange album, you are tripping, because Seat at the Table is absolutely life. Absolutely love it. She's talking about real life stuff that us African American women go through, and I absolutely love it. So make sure you pick up Seat at the Table if you haven't already, because it is the bomb motherfucking com. But anyways, you can see I'm doing the same thing for the other eyebrow. And I'm not going too much to the very top just because I'm gonna do something else to get that more of a natural look than of a harsh feeling. So once I filled it in as much as I want, I'm going to go back in with my spoolie brush to brush that product in. And I'm going to bring that all the way to the very beginning of my eyebrow. y'all, don't make fun of my messy brows because I'm in the process of growing my eyebrows out because I really want to get them threaded. And I went to my Nelly to get them waxed and she made them too thin. So they're not that popping right now. So just bear with me. Alright, so that's all of the filling in we're gonna do. I'm lying. I'm gonna go back in right here just because I want this to be a little bit more darker. Like I said, guys, I'm using the chocolate brow pencil because I really like a more natural, lighter brow. But if you like darker brows, then whatever floats your boat, honey boo boo child. So now that we have that done, I'm going to use an angled brush to clean up our brows. And I usually like to use two, or I could just use one, but for this video purpose, for my newbies who don't really do makeup that much, this is something for you. So I'm going to use my smaller angle brush to clean up the bottom, and then I'm going to use the top one to clean up the top. So for the bottom, I will be using the LA Pro Longwear Concealer in Cool Tan. You want to choose a concealer that's not too much lighter than your actual skin complexion because you don't want to look like a ghost and have that flashback where you got those harsh carved out eyebrows. I just don't think that's cute, so I like to use something that's a little bit in the same color as my natural skin tone, but just a couple shades lighter. So I put some product on the back of my hand, and I'm just using that brush and really flatly just picking up the product so it can be really smooth and even. And then I'm gonna go in and just clean up and carve back out that eyebrow. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side.
On the excess product, I like to just
Blend out. That's why I said I like to use something that's not too much lighter than my skin complexion because it just makes the brow blend so much more easier seamlessly. And now for the top, I'm going to be using my larger angle brush, and this brush is the Morphe E11 brush. That's how it looks. And for the top of my brows, I always like to usually use my foundation. This is the matte poreless foundation in the shade 335, which is Cool Tan, the Fit Me Maybelline. I said that like I just like killed the whole name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But I really like to use my foundation as to clean up the top portion of my eyebrows because I just feel like it blends a lot more easily and it gives more of like a natural look, which I typically like to do with my eyebrows. Like I said, you don't really need a lot of product. You can do the same thing. I like to put it on the back of my hand, spread it out evenly on my brush. I'm gonna try to get closer. Same thing on the other side, shouting. Sorry I keep clearing my throat, y'all. Like, I'm like getting over a cold and it's like the worst. So, forgive me for all my hacking. So yeah, as y'all can see, I just did the same thing for the top of my brow that I did with the bottom of my brow. And that's why I like to use a foundation, because it blends so much easier. Boom. So that's not all that I like to do. I like to go back in with the same brush that we used that had our foundation on it, just to clear that up more. And then I like to go in with that same smaller brush, and I like to just brush out that product a little. Nothing is on this brush, just to give more of a shadow effect of like real brow. See? You're just diffusing the edge. So you can stop right there if you like. And but I like to my brow hairs to look a little bit more defined. So I like to use the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. You guys have probably saw Alyssa Forever use this in her like everyday makeup tutorials on her brows. I just love the way it looks. It just gives that fuller eyebrows, just that lush popping brow. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I just like to use it as an eyebrow gel, basically. And you're just gonna brush through the eyebrows, and it just makes the hairs look thicker. It makes your eyebrows look a little bit more fuller. Can you guys just tell the difference? It just defines the hair. So yeah, that is pretty much all for this eyebrow tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. This is just how I achieve my natural look at eyebrows. This is like my everyday eyebrow look. So make sure that you stay watching and check out my next video.